We been rolling.
Okay, yo, it's your boy SB Hotspot. We here on the HTG podcast with anything goes. Who we got in the building?
You want me to go first?
It's your boy Cash Out Keys, man. Y'all already know what time it is. We're going up today, man. What's up with it?
It's Mary Mac. No C in the Mac. And my voice is a little hoarse today, y'all, so if it goes in and out, not bad.
Okay, we got Mary Mac, let's see in the net, my boy Cash Out in the building, and you know it's your boy SB Hotspot, anything goes. Well, we got 5 rules on the podcast. First rules to be yourself, second rules to have fun, and rule 3, 4, 5 is drink.
Hey.
Drink.
Hey, what the energy at, though, man? You ain't turned enough, man.
We supposed to be turned all weekend, the rest of the month.
Yeah, all day, every day.
It's your birthday week.
It is. It's my birthday week. Hey,
And you might
it's
be
my
early this
birthday.
morning, but I don't think I'm there. I'm going to try, man. I'm trying to get somebody to take my lady.
Now look, it's all about making that money, so make your money.
So I got to figure out what day, who I'm going to get to work with.
Now make your money.
I really want to support, though.
Well, you can be that in spirit.
You can. We'll party for you. We'll turn up for you.
I'm going to have so much fun with that.
We are. We're going to have fun. I'm going to be lit.
How old are you gonna be, Mary?
I'm going to be 35.
Alright, so tell everybody where your birthday party at, what day it's on, what time it's gonna be.
It is, my phone is over there. The address is, I'm live, so it's okay. Pull it up. Pull the address up on my Instagram. I don't know.
Party at y'all.
Look, wait. I'm not good with addresses. Y'all know I'm new to the area. Don't do me like that.
New to the area. You been here for
But it's on Sunday from 2 to 6. I put it day party so you guys can come get lit with me and then go off and go to work on Monday.
Most definitely. It's at 318 Union Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29302. Music will be provided by DJ Curious George. And food and drinks will be available. Y'all go party with Mary Mac, no C in the Mac for her 35th birthday.
Hey, we're gonna be lit.
Hey, lit. But shout out to our silent assassins in the building. I want to shout out everybody that came out to support tonight. I really appreciate you. We need one of the HTG promo t-shirts, man. Y'all hit me up at HTG Podcast on Instagram, SB High Star on Instagram, and we get you a promo t-shirt. And tonight, man, we're just gonna get into a few little things. Rolling off, supposed to be a divorce party, but the person that's divorced is not here right now.
They not even here.
Tripping. But we gonna start things out, man. We was talking about a lot of things last time we was here, but something came up in our group chat. We was talking about being yourself in a relationship. You want to think about a relationship experience that you have or had where you were not able to be yourself. How did you overcome the situation, and what's the situation ever solved? So we're just gonna talk about that, like being yourself in a relationship for a little hot second real quick. What y'all think about that?
Tell us what you got. How you feel about it?
I mean, I feel like you should always be yourself in a relationship. I feel like you should grow in a relationship. But I think most of all, you should be yourself, man. Don't conform to the other person. You need to learn how to adapt to people. You know what I'm saying? Might be some things that you may not want to do, they want to do. But if you adapt to the person, I think you can make it like a 50-50 ball, you know? You know what I'm saying? Then as you grow older with each other and mature with each other, then you'll start sacrificing some things, maybe I shouldn't do this, Like, I guess they'd be like, I don't want any pets in my house. But if you really, really love whatever kind of type of pet you got, a fur pet, like over the time when we get something together, that can be on the table. Because I know you want your pet in the house. I'm just gonna have my designated area where the pet came from. No bed, no bedroom, shit like that. Not on the couch.
Anyway. Pause, I ain't trying to cut you off, but I think that's more of a compromise.
Then changing yourself, yeah.
Than a change, but I mean,
But that would be the solution, though.
It would be the solution, but that doesn't mean like you changing how you feel about the cat still being in the house.
Facts.
You just
so mine is a little different. Like my ex-boyfriend was really not supportive. Like he just wasn't supportive. Like I wanted to do things like pretty much do what I'm doing now. And they were like, oh, you can't do that. Like, what makes you think you can do that? Okay, it's time for me to go, because why do you feel like I can't do something? Like, you should tell me I should be able to do anything I put my mind to, within reason. Like, it can't be like, yo, I want to fly. Like,
so what you doing right now, he was trying to like.
yeah, pretty much, yeah. He was like, yeah, you can't do that. Like, before I started doing this, like, I wanted to move to Cali. Like, that was what I wanted to do. And they were like, it's too expensive there. And at the time, I was making more money than he was. So, why put me down because you feel like you can't do that? You're projecting your own insecurities on me. So my solution was to leave. But by the time I decided to leave, like, I was super damaged. Like, I was depressed, everything.
So my thing is, like, did he have a plan, or did he have an idea for y'all to go somewhere?
No, absolutely not.
He was just trying to hinder you from being yourself.
Right.
Keep you to himself.
That's pretty much what that was.
He wanted to be the man to keep the woman down. He didn't want her to expand and blossom like a flower. He wanted to be in control.
Because some men don't like their women to exceed them. I mean, in a lot of situations.
Say what you said.
I'm just trying to analyze what she's saying. Like, yeah,
I mean, because some people, it's hard to, like, what I do, it would be hard for a man to handle.
Right.
I mean, I am in the public eye all the time. I'm around celebrities. I'm around people that have more money than the average person.
Right.
So me being backstage with them, being in hotel rooms, well, yeah, hotel rooms, stuff like that. Not like necessarily, doing inappropriate stuff.
Knowing your personality, though, I would say he probably was insecure. Because like, you sound like you're a good girl to me. To me, you're a good woman.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't be out here doing foolishness. Now, I've seen a lot of stuff. And I just feel like if you're willing to do it with me, when you go to the next city, you're willing to do it with them too.
Okay,
so
are you yourself now, though?
Absolutely.
Now?
Absolutely. In the relationship that I am in now, they've never told me I couldn't do something. They always say, okay, well, what's the plan?
Because y'all more aligned.
We're definitely more aligned. Like, they will be like, okay, well, how do you plan to do that? Right. Well, what do you need from me to help you?
Right.
Or sometimes they might not even say, what do you need from me? I might just have the stuff. Like, here, I got this. Oh, you gonna need this for X, Y, and Z.
Okay, this is a black man that you with, right?
This is a black man.
See, black man. See how black
this
man
is a black man.
Shout out to the black man.
This is a black man.
Shout out to him.
Yeah. This is a very successful black man.
Yeah, very much.
So yeah.
My thing with being yourself is it's kind of hard to kind of like dictate if you losing yourself or if you compromising, like we were saying.
But I think for that is very, like, when people say, like, you have all these memes, like, be single, find yourself. When people be like, find yourself, sis, like, it's very important to find yourself.
Right.
Because if you don't know yourself and how much space you take up in a room, in any room you're in any situation, then how will you know if you're losing yourself? Like, you need to know, like, I went to therapy. I am a huge advocate for therapy.
Yes.
Because therapist doesn't tell you, like, oh, something's wrong with you. They literally give you a different view of looking at a situation.
Right.
So for me, it was, hey, Mary, how about you look at it this way? Well, this is where they were coming from. I understand your point. Well, how about you think about it this way? So that, if you know, okay, I don't like when people do this. So for me, my boyfriend now is in environments that I wasn't comfortable with at first. But now I'm in the same environment, so I know, like, okay, this is entertainment. You have to entertain in order to keep the party going. Like, if you don't do your job, then the party sucks. So you have to hype up women. You have to be personable. Now, you don't got to be touchy and feely and slick at the mouth. And okay, that's where it draws the line. Like, LL Cool J, his wife did an interview, and she was like, I used to be that around the way girl, cussing people out. I used to be that girl cussing people out and doing all that stuff, but then I realized, like, this is his job, and me being like this isn't gonna keep him from cheating. I have have to make myself my home.
Pause. You toxic like that, Mary?
So maybe it depends on the situation.
It might be a side I ain't seen.
So it depends on the situation. Like if we're with anybody, if you push them to that place, then yes. Like I used to be that girl going through phones, doing all that, but I would never in life go through anybody's phone again because I've seen some stuff that just hurt my soul. I don't want to see that again.
You gonna go looking for something that you gonna find something.
If you go looking for it,
even if it's the most honest thing in the phone, it's gonna be something you don't agree with. So I mean, like, just don't go through the phone. Like,
oh yeah,
everybody in their personal space.
So therapy help you find yourself.
Therapy helped me find myself, but therapy also helped me to learn how to cope with situations. So like past traumas, things like that, because like something that might trigger me might just trigger me. That doesn't mean that you're actually doing it. So that's me, not you. So I can't place my insecurities on you. Then how are we gonna thrive? That means I don't trust you.
Yeah, and on top of that, like we're going to therapy and getting different points of views about things. It allows you to be an effective communicator in your relationship.
Absolutely.
Like,
Communication is big.
You know what I'm saying? Because you'll be like, oh, this trigger me. But if you know how to effectively communicate that with your significant other, they can understand, like, hey, this does trigger her. And they can understand you for you. You feel me? Because
right.
Like, you just like, oh, don't slam the door. You know
but just because it triggers me doesn't mean that you have to change.
No, but I'm saying it, but when you can communicate with a person, they can be conscious of different things.
Right, they can be conscious, but you could be doing it innocently, and that just triggers me. Just because it triggers me doesn't mean you have to change. Like, I had to learn that. Like, I had to learn that just because it's a trigger for me, that doesn't mean you have to change. Now, if it's something crazy, then of course. And that's where the compromise comes in. But you also, knowing yourself, you have to know that, like, okay, this is me. This is a problem that I have. This is my problem. So I can't expect you to fix my problem when you didn't cause the problem.
But as your significant other, I still should like move as if I know this triggers you. So I would have to change.
In some situations.
Right.
So what if that's the way your business has ran for years and it works for you, but something that you do in your business triggers me. That's not fair that you have to change what works for you in your business just because I'm triggered.
Yeah, I mean, business is big. Like, I look at it, business is business, but I'm just talking about like small shit. Like the smallest thing to me is my girl fits my plate. And you put mustard on my burger every time. And I gotta tell you, every cookout, you're gonna have 5,000 cookouts. You ain't even listening to me. Stop bringing my burger with mustard on. I want no mustard. Like, you gotta change. Like, you gotta. It shows your listening skills.
That is different.
It goes so many different places.
Both of the points y'all make was different. What I'm saying is like, for it's like, okay, boom. Like, in my relationship, I'm gonna just put it on me. In my relationship, like, I do stuff that might trigger my old lady. And I know it. So over time, I started moving different because I know this ain't what she like. Now, is that a compromise or is that a positive change for growth? Did I need that? You feel me? So it's like,
I get where you're coming from. I mean, in some situations you should.
You gotta change.
But that's where that compromise comes in. But what if they're not willing to compromise? Then what? Some things aren't going to be compromised in relationships. All things don't get compromised.
Compromise is a bad compromise.
Okay.
You gotta compromise for the good and the bad.
Well, I took it as this, changing yourself or being yourself. I don't think you should dim your light as a person for anybody
Absolutely.
you're dealing with.
Said you what?
I don't think you should dim your light for anybody that you're dealing with. If you're you go around the family and you're the party person or you the show person, like everybody know, hey, when he pull up, she pull up, it's gonna, like I'm not gonna dim my light for you because you're not like this is me. You
Oh,
know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
And I'm not gonna be like, oh, well, she don't like this, blah blah blah. You shouldn't like.
Yeah, that's my
Like,
situation.
You gotta stay focused.
So like
You
my
should be
person is very much, I'm gonna go and talk to everybody in the room. I'm gonna be over here, I'm gonna be over there, I'm gonna be, passing out hugs, hey, how you doing? That ain't me. I'm gonna be right here, and if you see me, hey, how you doing? So that's about it. I'm not like over the top, I'm not, like I'm friendly, but I'm not going out my way.
The people all the time.
No, that's not me. Like, I just got to this point. I'm very much an introvert. And he's now, like, an extrovert.
But you still had to adapt.
Yeah, I mean, I had to adapt. Not even adapt. I just let him do him. Like, that doesn't.
But you had to like adapt to his lifestyle. Like,
Oh yeah, I had to.
Going on, so you had to make a compromise. You probably had to change.
So it's not even that I had to make a compromise. What helped is we're kind of in the same industry. So at first, I wasn't where I am in my career when I met him. So he was already here, and I'm working my way up, and so I'm like, oh my gosh, why do you do this? And then once I understand the lifestyle, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not. That goes back to the LL Cool J, his wife, the interview. She was saying like she learned that this is his job. He's an entertainer, so women are gonna come up to you and say, oh my gosh, your husband's so fine. And she says, I know. And then she says, go get a picture with him. Go ask him if you can get a picture. Just don't be disrespectful. I mean, you have to learn how to, if that's the person you want to be with, sometimes you have to know, like, okay, that's them. That's the person I liked. That's the person I fell in love with. So why do I want to change you?
You're right.
So, yeah.
And it's like, basically like when you, the differentiate what's going on, you got to be able to realize good change from negative change. And it's like, you gotta be able to see the.
I love this for you.
I told you I did my homework.
I love this for you. Go ahead.
Be able to, like, know the difference between growth and losing yourself, and seeing. Hold on, y'all. Give me goddamn.
Take your time, honey bun.
Just basically trying to bring the best out of, encouraging the best out of each other.
Yeah.
That's the change. Like, if I know that I'm running the streets and I'm doing something wrong, and my old lady begging me to come to the house and do all this, and I'm stuck in my way, do I not change because this is me?
I mean, but I feel like everybody makes healthy compromises. I mean, my person stays up. I mean, I stay up late sometimes too, but my person is used to just being up all the time. But they, like, if I'm ready to go to bed, they will stop what they're doing, lay with me until I fall asleep, and then go and do whatever they want to do. So that's a healthy compromise. He just don't got it to his mouth.
Yeah.
That's.
Yeah, there you go.
But that's a healthy compromise. So people are going to grow. Like, if you don't grow, then you're just being stagnant, and that's not life. Either way you look at it, you're growing through life. I'm not going to be the same person I was at 25, at 35.
So, do you think you should grow in it? Like, this is quick, yes or no. When you're dealing with your significant other, I'm going to take a left. Should you grow in the bedroom? Like, you feel me? Like,
How yes.
That's it. Should you just grow in the bedroom? I don't want to go, I'm not trying to get us off topic. Yes or no?
Should you grow in the bedroom?
Yeah,
that's not really being off topic, but yeah.
I'm just saying, like,
what do you think?
Like, over time, and you're dealing with your significant other, and y'all in the bedroom, should your woman learn you, and should you learn her so y'all can grow in the bedroom? Yes or no?
Yes, you better.
Yeah.
You better.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, I'm about to teach you.
What you about to teach?
Hey, you want to perform this side of that? I mean, you be doing it right. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I said the same thing on my end.
I mean, but I feel like sex is a form of communication as well. So communicate, especially if you're a virgin and you've never had sex before, then you guys explore on your own. But 90% of people have already had sex and they know what they like. So communicate. Say, hey, I like this.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't like when you do that. Don't keep doing that. Because some people will like girls that'll be like, I've never had an orgasm before. Well, were you not telling them, hey, I didn't like this, I did like this? Like, you just let them do whatever to you? Like, what's the point of doing it?
Never had an orgasm. It's crazy.
They wasn't emotionally connected.
You don't have to be emotionally connected to somebody to have an orgasm. You have to be
You have an orgasm.
You know what though?
I mean, different people have different ways to know.
I can't can't argue against, like, he might be kind of right, though.
So you,
Some people could just fuck the fuck.
I mean, everybody
No,
can.
it's
This is if you do it or not.
No, but it's like,
And that and the orgasm is different.
a girl who,
True.
A girl who love you, she'll do the Harlem Shake. A girl that you just randomly, yeah, she might buzz or something, but she ain't just gonna be like, ah.
Hey, she said like, I'm dealing with this.
Really, but the girl that love you, when you put it down, she might be in the bed
Yeah.
5 minutes.
What's your question?
Shaking.
So, it's specifically, I really want you to answer, but I want them to answer too, because I want to know both of their answers.
Okay.
Hold on, let me show them. Thank.
So, what do you guys think about a threesome in a relationship? A serious relationship. What do you think about?
So you want my personal opinion?
Baby,
Yeah, because I mean, like I've seen it on Facebook go crazy. I'm not gonna lie.
Baby,
So I was like, I want to see.
So you right on our topics. So no, it's a no for me. It's a smooth no for me.
Oh,
Only because I have a lot of reasons. You want all my reasons why it's a no? She didn't even.
What do you think about a threesome in a relationship?
You want all my reasons?
Give us
I'm
three.
open-minded. I just want to know.
Okay. What our time look like?
Sorry. Don't be hating on me.
want me
We
to
good?
go?
No, she said the question was for me, but y'all can answer.
Yeah, I want to know the.
So no.
But I wanted to know for her. My question was, in a relationship, what do you think about a threesome?
I think it's good.
No, it's a no for me. It depends. I feel like it depends on the person. I like me and my person to connect, right? Like surface level, that's nasty. Okay, it's too many fluids. I don't want you to stick your penis in her and then turn back around.
Everybody
It's-
get checked out. Everybody go make a
It don't matter if everybody is clean, baby. I do not want her bodily fluids on me.
Okay.
That's just not what I want.
All right, keep
But hold on, that was my surface level. But like outside of that, no, it opens the door to like spiritually too many spirits. I don't want what you got going on to be transferred over to me, and then it's transferred over to my man, and he don't know how to act. I don't know how to act. It's causing problems. I don't want to be like, oh, you did her like this. I don't want you to be like, oh, you did this to her. I don't know. No, it causes confusion. It causes unwanted confusion that is not needed. We don't need no threesome. But if you feel like you need a threesome, then that means you need to be with somebody else. Like I'm not the person for you.
That definitely don't mean that.
It does.
It definitely doesn't mean that.
What it doesn't mean what?
Hold on, it's me. Give us your reason.
No, it doesn't mean what?
It doesn't mean that I need to be with somebody because I desire.
No, I'm saying you need to be with a person that's open to threesomes. That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not the person for you.
Yeah, but if you.
Some people are just not a compatible.
Right, but if you're my one, why can't you do me the solid?
No, sir.
No.
That's not solid.
No. That means okay. There's some things that are uncompromisable, right? And for me, the question was directed to me. For me, that's a non-compromisable thing.
Right.
So that's a no for me. So no, I've never had a threesome. I don't desire to have a threesome. Like it's a no for me.
But what if your dude do and he step out and do?
I'm out. Bye.
Cheating.
So you got
That's cheating. Then at that point, that's cheating.
But what I'm saying is you gonna just kill his desire that he's been open to you about.
Baby, I'm not killing it. You go do that with somebody else. I'm not telling you it's wrong. I'm telling you it's not for
She's
me.
not his person.
I'm not for you.
What you think?
Some women are open to it, some women not.
Right. And that's not for me. That's a no for me.
All right, what is it for you?
I think that you should get it with this.
All right, so you think
Well, if you were my man, if we were dating and you said, hey baby, I just really want a
advocating
threesome.
for you, bro.
And you said I really want a threesome, I would say, you know what, I love you, but at this point, I think we would be better off as friends. Because I don't want you to have that desire to go and have a threesome, and then you go and do it behind my back, and then you break my trust. I would rather us end it on good terms. We still cool. And you know that you can find somebody that's cool with you having threesomes.
Yeah.
You don't have to have no, you won't be like, dang, I just had this threesome, my girl didn't really want to, now it's a secret, did it come out in the light?
So
That's too much.
It's too much, but I feel, so this, hey, when you dip, so me, I'm dating, right? Or whatever you want to call it. That's gonna be like, I'm like, hey, listen, if I want to have it, like, that's gonna be something to bring up in the conversation. If you agree and disagree, like, then we can figure out how we're gonna move forward. Like, just another thing for me, like, I'm about to be 40, I want to have a baby. Hey, shit, there's a lot of girls out here trying to have a baby out here.
Look, I don't want no more kids, y'all.
I mean, but that's on you. I mean, I'm just saying I ain't never had the feeling of it, but I'm just saying, but like with a threesome, like that's just a conversation. Hey, you into it or you ain't? And if
But
she ain't
I feel
into
like
it,
all things are conversations. Like me and my person, like the very first date we went on, it was, you know, like those little reels that be like back and forth. Hey, do you want this? Hey, do you want that? Like that literally was our conversation. Like, oh, I don't want this. I don't see this in a relationship. Nah, I'm not cool with this. Yeah.
I mean, them conversations you should, like, you should have them conversations as you grow before you make it solid, because, I mean, it's different phases of dating. Once you're in a relationship, like, that should come out in the day, like, right before, like, hey, look, this is what I like. And if you don't like it, then it's like, then now y'all can just restructure the deal.
But at the same time, though, in the going back to should you always be yourself, in your defense, people change and people want different things. But just because you change and that's what you want, then that's for me to be like, all right, I love you. That's not for me.
Okay. Well, hey, listen, Mary Matt really was cheating, you feel me? Because she sent that topic, so I know she was gonna get it.
I've never cheated a day in my life.
And
ever.
That's how it goes. But
I've never had a desire to.
Yeah, so well. You know, I'm just saying, we had Smoking Blues, you feel me? HTG podcast, and here the thing goes. We talk about a lot of good things tonight. We appreciate everybody for coming, but you know, we got them $5 chicken tender baskets back there. You know,
$5 drink specials.
We got some $5 drink specials, and you already know the time just about to go to our sponsors real quick. And we got a big boy surprise for you in about 2 more weeks. We're gonna talk about it when we come back, but we're gonna take a little break, listen to a little music, and go from there.
Yo, bro, let me get one of them in the 2X.
What color?
Blue.
Damn.
That's on everything. Fly down nigga, block up, I don't feel on me, let it sing.
We back on the podcast, on the HTG podcast, and anything goes. Hey, we back on the HTG podcast, anything goes. And
Hey, look, our silent assassins are having a debate on the definition of a threesome. Get the mic.
Tish, where the mic at?
Go ahead, what's your definition?
I said that any 3 individuals is a threesome. So if it's 2 females and a man, it's a threesome. If it's 2 men and 1 female, it's a threesome. It doesn't become a train until it's more than 2.
It's not a train is not a bunch of people at one time. A train is you go, then you go on one individual. A threesome is 3 individuals. It can be 3 men. It can be 3 women. It can be a man and 2 women. That is a threesome. 3 people.
So what
Right,
if
because we have men that like men. So that if it's 3 men, that's a threesome. There's women that like women. If it's 3 women, that's a threesome.
A threesome to me is everybody interacting with each other.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not touching each other. This is a train. This is a train. If I didn't touch you, this is a train. A threesome is us all. I touch you, you touch me, I touch you. Cause guess what though? I done been in situations where it's done been a line, but it's done been the dude in the front and the dude in the back.
Hey man, it's my
You feel me? And the line.
What if it's like? What if it's like?
That's my take on it.
Okay.
What if it's like 2 girls and 8 men? That's an orgy.
That's a train.
Oh, we had an orgy. I'm sorry. We had an orgy. I'm sorry.
That's an orgy.
I'm sorry.
That's an orgy.
Hey, you got that PD in this. Hey, you probably got a baby all in your pocket now, nigga.
I need to lotion up. I'm kind of dry up here right now.
No,
I just jumped out.
So it's my first time hearing about oil change. So what's the definition of an oil change?
An oil
What's
change?
yeah, what's an oil change?
Oh, that's what they want in the butt.
Oh, orgy. Oh, my bad. That's a nasty ass shit.
He's gonna be an oil change. Hey, some of these chicks need an oil change.
Hey, look, bro. But now, if you got an orgy, we call that an oil change. Who needs that oil change?
Hey, yo, but I don't think that's a fair question because men are not more respectable than women. And men are fucking greedy.
What you mean?
So when men are greedy. I'm
What
greedy.
you mean? Go ahead.
Yes, they're greedy. So when you start talking about goddamn threesomes and shit like that, most threesomes probably are promoted by men, not women. Because a real man, he never ever want to see another man with his woman.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Sure.
a man is not going to promote him and his girl being with another man.
Sure.
But
That's not true. What about swingers?
What is he doing on cooking?
I'm explaining to something.
What about swingers? There are people that are
I'm gonna
swingers.
explain something to you. And you can go in and look at some magazines.
Not looking some
No,
magazines. Go ahead.
no, I'm just saying. They said that men that actually watch other men smash their woman are gay.
Exactly. For
I'm gonna
sure.
tell you right now,
For sure.
nigga, men are greedy. I would never ever in my life want to see another man smash my woman.
For
I
sure.
gotta kill both of y'all.
For sure. For sure. No cooking.
But hold on.
No cooking.
But what if it start off like that?
Man, it ain't start. What you mean?
What if you
What you mean?
meet somebody y'all kick it like that and then it just keep going on?
That ain't your woman,
That
nigga.
ain't your girl.
Oh, okay.
Bro, listen.
There's no titles.
Boy, listen.
That is not your
When I was
girl.
young, I might have went for that. Taking the girl back.
Nigga, hey, me and my girl,
But
we
at
have
this
a
age,
problem, nigga.
if
I
that
never
penis
ever
go
in
in
my
you,
life want to see somebody on top of my girl.
that penis go in you too. I'm sorry.
You done.
You done. I'm sorry.
None of this is for me.
You can hit me with a car. If that penis go through in you do.
Not you. I don't want none of
Boy,
this.
you probably can stab me.
Hey,
That dick go in you do.
You done.
I promise you.
Done.
That shit don't even
Done
matter.
on that one.
You cheat, you
nigga,
gone.
I don't want you buying my girl no drink, motherfucker.
Damn! There you go.
Wow. They can't even get a drink.
I guess I've been wild in this.
Nigga, I ain't motherfucker. I
Hey,
ain't no.
hey, he
Boy,
buy you a
I'm
drink.
trying to buy you a drink. I got money to buy you a drink.
Right.
Nigga don't need to buy you no drink.
Hey, I only want to buy a bottle of water.
Stop.
Nothing.
Boy, hey, look here. Don't need to open the door. I gotta wait right there. I'm coming.
I guess I've been
I don't
wild.
want you to have no
And hey,
conversation.
ain't nothing wrong with a woman being beautiful and go out and a dude tell her she's beautiful. But it got to stop at some point.
Because we
You can't
know
not-
his motive.
Hey,
You know him.
Hey,
But okay.
it's not being jealous. Look here. Sometimes a woman need that credit to be like, I put my shit together right. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, but it is your job to say, look here, my dude over there.
Right,
It's
right.
my job to step in and be like, and when that nigga be like, oh fuck you bitch, now it's my job.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But at some point, it's a.
No.
At some point, it's you have to know like this. There's only two type of people. There's only men and women. So just because somebody buys me a drink or opens the door, it's my responsibility to say, all right, this is where I draw the line.
Right.
My man's right here.
Right.
So,
Right into your drink.
so you can't open the door for me?
It's a podcast. Be a man.
So when I try to slap you upside your head, put some sense back in your ass.
You slap me upside my head, I'm out.
So I got a question.
And you ain't gonna be able to slap too many other people upside your head.
Let me say this though. Let me
Guess
say
what?
this.
You out when a nigga bought the drink because guess what? You gave this nigga an opportunity.
That's not necessarily true.
No.
That's not true.
You gave him an opportunity in your life to take care of you.
That's not true. In my profession, I'm out all the time, baby. So because I'm out and you're not with me, I'm supposed to say, oh no, don't buy me a drink.
Pause.
Especially one that I didn't ask for. If you offer to buy me a drink, sure.
Hey, look.
It's a drink.
I'm gonna throw it back on. TC, I'm gonna throw it
So
on.
when the nigga drop that motherfucking date rate drug in there and knock your ass off.
Hold on.
Who said I had to leave my drink unattended?
Hold on. Pause, though.
He know the bartender.
Pause.
And I don't?
Mary,
Anything else?
if a woman tell your man, I got a plate for you, don't get a plate. I'm just giving you a plate. I just fixed you a plate.
Are they a chef?
I just cooked. You at the bar, you just buy your
Okay, so wait.
Hold on, let's get a little control.
Okay.
There's a lot going on.
Okay.
A man that you know, he just see you out, he just buy you a drink.
So this is a random man.
Yeah, your man has a certain career. A woman see him doing his career, she just come up like, yeah, Sunday, come up my house and get a plate. There's no. What is the?
First of all, my man ain't going. My man just ain't going. That's different. You're inviting.
Let me finish. The plate symbolizes the same thing the drink symbolizes.
No, it does not.
It's an invitation.
Okay, I get where you're going, but we are me and SB in the same spot together. We cool, we work together. He like, yo, you want me to go get you a drink? SB drop my drinks all the time. That's not different. Okay.
All right, hold on. Pause. I got a silent assassin one time. What'd you say? Yeah, I don't know. They might have been dead.
Right, they all going dead.
But all I'm saying is the plate represents the drink.
Hold on, we'll get back to it. I got what you're saying, but no. That's a no. I'm gonna tell you why it's a no. Go ahead.
Okay, so
Hey, young man. Hey, when y'all want to come up on the stage? Y'all want to come up on the stage and talk? Come on, my boy. You want to come up here?
okay, so my question is.
Come take a seat up here. No, hold up. I can't let you come right now. Hold up. One time. Come on. Girl, you done snuck up here. My girl Jazz in the building. Come on. Sit down.
Go ahead, Jazz.
Okay, go ahead.
Jazz in the building. Jazz. Hey, yeah, let's go.
So when y'all were talking about the opening doors and buying drinks and all
I was
that,
being facetious.
no, that stirred me to my next question, which is, at what stage do you start to basically have girlfriend and boyfriend tendencies when you're just talking? So, like, if you're just dating someone, at what point do you get to the point where, oh man, another man can't open the door for you, or you can't get even if let me finish. Oh, you can't accept a drink from someone even if you just met or something like that. Like, when are we setting the ground rules of now how do you go from talking to girlfriend boyfriend stage? How does it shift?
What is the conversation?
Because I feel like men, honestly, even like first talking, like us just talking and getting to know each other, going on a couple of days. It's like men want to establish that respect straight off bat. Even if like I said, we're just talking, we just getting to know each other. They gonna feel like you shouldn't be accepting a drink from another nigga. You get what I'm saying? Like you shouldn't be letting somebody else open there. They want that off of the bat before we even establish.
Well, because my man ain't about to be like that. If somebody buy me a drink, he gonna let me take the drink. And that's if some people buy him drinks all the time.
Because it's not like we're sitting and talking while he's buying me a drink. If I'm sitting at the bar and a man is over at the other booth and he's just sitting and drinks over here and we ain't talking and said 2 words to each other, I leave and don't even say bye to him or buy my drink. I just think that this should be wrong.
What I'm trying to say is you gotta think about the person you gotta think about the person you are, and then you gotta think about the person you deal might not be the person that gets strung up or start a conversation because a nigga bought you a drink. True indeed, you might not know that. And I'm pretty sure your man know that about you. So you're not the same as any other girl.
But you have to know your personnel, though.
Let me finish though. So what I'm saying is, as a woman, you got to know what's going on. You got to see the bullshit for yourself. Yeah, a drink is cool. I'm not shaming you for taking a drink. But what is the intent behind the drink? You feel me? I'm a man. I know like when,
Okay, so how do you figure out what's the intent? Like I said, for example, if we're dating, we're not even dating, we just started talking. It's been like a cool 2 weeks.
Right.
We went on a couple dates, we cool, we come to the bar, sit down, I don't know nobody, you don't know nobody.
Right.
I started getting drinks sent to me, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still sitting beside you, I ain't with nowhere, I ain't told nobody thank you for a drink or anything. Drinks are just getting paid for. And when we leave at the end of the night, it's me and you hold hands, we leave at the end of the night.
Right.
Like some men genuinely love beautiful women, and they don't mind like buying them drinks and doing stuff for them. Like it don't even have to be no conversation. Like I can see
Look though, this goes back to. Hold on, this goes back to being
So you gonna
your.
tell me you gonna let a nigga spend $50 or $100 on you? He don't know you in a relationship.
Right.
And you supposed to tell him that after all he done spent.
So you're telling me that situation.
Okay, so wait. Did y'all see? Wait, TC, hold on. Did y'all see on Instagram? It went viral. It was this waitress. This man wanted her. He tipped her $1,000. Left his number on there. The woman took the $1,000 and said, "Thank you. Me and my boyfriend needed my rent paid." So what's the difference? There's no difference. There was an intent behind it. But she also said, "Thank you. Me and my boyfriend accept this from you."
But guess what? She called that number when she left though. She called that number when she left.
But listen though, check this out.
No. So guess what?
Check
You
this out though.
$1,000 towards motherfucking Barcelona down there.
Check this out
I'm
though.
smoking both of y'all.
Check this out though. Check this
Then
out.
that's not the person for you. That goes back to me saying, you like y'all asked me, or she asked me if I would have.
The person for you.
You gotta let me talk, my guy.
You didn't tell me nothing. You let me spend $1,000 acting like
That's
we
different,
was
though.
cool and you didn't have no nigga.
How did she know?
How
did we don't know the context?
You got a nigga.
You don't tell people, okay, leave me $1,000 tip.
Pause though, pause. It's a
Nigga, I
difference
kill
though.
motherfuckers.
Because
You know that? You didn't tell me you had niggas. I'm giving it to
if
you.
I gotta pay my bills, I'm gonna take the $1,000 too.
You didn't know that?
But you
But
know
you
that
know
was too much money for a nigga to tip you. And you still took the money. No.
Oh, she called when she left.
Right, I'm with you. That was his choice.
If my homeboy robbed a bank and he slapped me 10,000, and I know this nigga just robbed the bank, guess what? Am I part of the crime?
Yes.
Okay.
One person.
But that's
Hey,
I know I'm a part of
There's
the
no
crime.
right.
I know
If
everybody
a
wants
nigga
to
tip you $1,000,
Yo.
you a waitress at a bar.
Hey, I know you getting your grind. I know you getting your. Hey, I know we getting.
Come on,
I know we
man, you
getting.
ain't slow.
I know everybody got a they got a.
Yeah, I want my girl to be
Hey, look, let's respect each other's voice so everybody can be heard. Like you said, we all record live, so it will be a lot of mumbo jumbo when I put it on YouTube. So my thing is like, let's respect each other's voices. Y'all saying we gonna say some shit, we gotta say it, but let the person get that little point across. Hey, 45 seconds max to get your point across. You know what I'm saying? Come on now. Now Jazz do got something to say.
This shit they got wild.
So you're saying, because I'm a bartender, you know that. So you're saying it's a certain amount of tip that I'm supposed to accept and not accept as a bartender?
No, I'm saying morally, you know when somebody is doing too much. If somebody come to a bar and tip you $1,000, you don't know this person or nothing.
So
you're
I
gonna
suppose-
hold on. You're gonna look at it. Ethically, you're gonna be like, shit, I need this money. But morally, you know, like, damn, why did this nigga give me $1,000?
Okay.
Something ain't ethically.
Hold on.
We all gonna take the money ethically.
Okay, let her
But
finish.
personally, in your mind, it's
Respect
something
the
up
voices.
with them buying me $1,000.
Okay.
Respect the
Cash out,
voice.
cash out.
Let-
Go ahead,
know
go
that.
ahead.
Hey, okay.
Cash out. Let her
Hey, we know you
Let her
passionate.
talk. You over your 45 seconds. Go ahead.
You talking about them up there?
No, we talking about everybody in the room.
I get what you're saying, but
Y'all been here?
I mean, if I'm behind the bar and we're not having no conversation in reference to nothing but drinks, and I ain't gave you no intention, no flirtation, no nothing, I don't owe you nothing. I ain't gotta think deep enough. If you wanna put your money in that tip jar, that's on you.
Hands on one, hands on all.
I don't have to, like, just being honest, like, I carry myself very well when I'm behind the bar. I've been known to be the one that's not back there shaking ass, not showing too much skin. I carry myself well. So if he chooses to put that in there, that's on him. I'm not gonna say, oh no, that's too much, baby. Take some of it back.
Can I ask you a
Out of
question?
here.
Can I ask you a question?
Ask it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, you can.
Has been a club on? Straight up. Hey, you ain't gotta put the camera on. I'm just asking a question.
I'm listening.
Yeah, listen to this. Is that your dude when he come back in there the next time?
Hell no.
Oh, you damn blind goddamn. Hey, that's it. Hey, I done did this too long.
But that is, okay.
You
It's
said
okay.
my
That's
area. You
my
said that's
thing.
my
You
dude.
trying to convince
This
me
dude,
that
you
that's
right.
no. You gonna let me talk. You gonna let me talk. I just got here. You gonna let me talk.
I'm not
You gonna let me
You said this dude just dropped $1,000 in your tip jar. He come back there and again, you ain't gonna tell the rest of them chicks.
Girl,
That's
get away
my
from
dude.
him.
I never been there, and I'm gonna tell you that's why I came out the nightlife, because I'm not with that. I'm not trying to take over nobody. If we all behind that boat, we all can eat. And guess what? You can ask Maya from True. We used to bust down. When he put that $1,000 in there, Maya was getting 500.
I done did this too long. You can lie all you want to.
Okay, look.
What's wrong with you?
Look.
Yeah, you crazy.
Okay, look. The point of people tipping is the amount of service you provide for somebody. So if I feel like you provided $1,000 worth of service to me, that's what I'm going to tip you. That has nothing to do with anything outside the tip.
Thank you.
And the point of treating somebody well is to build a clientele. So the point of me treating you well and somebody coming back in there and saying, hey, I want Jazz. I don't want to work with nobody else. Or Jazz saying, that's my customer. That's the point of us doing this.
Right.
So that's simple-minded thinking.
That helps the bartender. That helps the club. That helps the environment. I'm supposed to provide good service for you.
Right, and we know that all makes sense.
And the point of you coming in and saying you like me, if you go to Charlotte, all you gonna see is beautiful bartenders. That's the point. That's all you gonna see. And people are tipping them off of what they see and the service that they get. So no, why would you say, oh, you tipped me $1,000? I ain't gonna take that. That's the point.
What I said was, ethically, I'm
That's
gonna take the money
ethically.
because it's a lot of money. I need this money in my pocket.
We're in nightlife. That's the point
If
of us doing
somebody
it.
come and tip me $1,000, I don't care who you is. I'm looking at this money like, what the fuck you got going on? Period. That's just comments. Who don't understand that?
But
though?
you can tip like that.
You
I tip
can.
like that.
I done tip big before. That's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, people that's simple-minded thinking for him to feel like, oh, I'm claiming this nigga just because he tipped me big when he came.
No,
No,
what he
we
said.
in there hustling.
I'm telling you.
No, what he's saying is, like me. No, what I know. Oh, wait a minute.
Let you go.
Like when I go in the club, you know, when I was running around home, I was tipping my girl. So when you do walk in the club, the bartender be like, nah, that's my nigga. It's like, that's who I'm working with. Don't nobody else try to work with him like that. I understand what he's saying because I've been plenty of times. But you have some bartenders like Jazz that just, y'all split up. I know a bunch of them is not. Even when you're on the strip club, the dancers be like, shit, that's my nigga, he tipping. They know. Soon as you hit the door.
Don't call me a lie because I ain't like everybody.
But you know what, here on the Anything Goes podcast, you know, when anything goes, you know, everybody open to their options.
We
their
determined
opinions
tonight.
and stuff. We gonna go, that makes some good conversation. But, and we're gonna celebrate something, you know. We have Mary Mac's birthday coming up. You know what I'm saying?
Happy birthday.
We're gonna celebrate the divorce party.
Yeah, that's all we do.
We do have some new things coming in.
Hey. Don't take over up with my weekend. Your weekend was last weekend.
No, it's this weekend.
You got a week. The weekend.
Boys party and Mary Matt's birthday.
No.
You coming to my party?
Where's it?
It's in Spot Mary.
I'm gonna come. Then I'm going to my party.
Where your party at?
Start off Friday, it's at the Wine Down. Saturday's at Visions, and Sunday's right here.
Yup, Chico to the boys party.
What time on Sunday?
At 9. Every
Okay.
day at 9.
My Sunday from 2 to 6.
I'm coming.
So from 2 to 6, we're gonna party in Spartanburg, and then we're gonna head over here.
That's what we gonna do. I would appreciate all of y'all for helping me through my trouble times.
She go outside.
I'm outside.
And we just happy to support you, my brother.
I know somebody just asked me to be a sugar baby. What the hell is that?
A sugar baby?
Yeah, some
So
lady.
they older than you?
I don't know. It's awesome on TikTok, Facebook.
Well, one, that's like a scam in a DM like that. And two, they gotta be older. They gotta be older than you.
No, she said to be a sugar baby. She told me I know.
Hey, so if you want Chico to be your sugar baby, make sure you catch him Friday night at Wine Down. Friday night at Wine Down, 9 p.m. Saturday night at Visions, 9 p.m. And here at our sponsor's place, Smoky Blues at 9 p.m. And if you want to celebrate Mary Matt's 35th birthday, I need you to come to this place right here. As soon as I get my code in my phone, I need you to go to 318 Union Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29302. We'll be provided by DJ Curious George. Hey, food and drinks will be available. We're here on the HTG podcast where anything goes. And I see I got y'all a little temper. And we had another subject. We were going to talk about young women being pregnant and giving their men a hall pass while they're pregnant. But I think y'all might just do a little too much. I'm scared to go there. I don't know what y'all want to say.
Just some areas there.
Why they need a hall pass?
See, okay, we ain't gonna go. Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, we need to talk about this.
Okay,
Why do they need a hall
okay,
pass?
I got it. So it was a. It's okay. So it was a thing online, and the woman was like, "My man wants to have sex with me, but I really don't feel like it's not comfortable. It hurts for me, so I don't want to have sex. Should I give my husband a pass to go and have sex with another woman while I'm pregnant?"
She better lose that thing up and let him get in. I love pregnant women.
But it's pregnant, but
For real. And then you get to do whatever you want to.
then you grab the stomach from the
Oh, I see you say
grab
that.
it from the smash.
Okay, as a woman, but I answer for me and myself, not answer everybody else, because everybody do what they want to do, okay? But for me, no. You're not about to go and sleep with somebody else, especially if you wanted me to be pregnant.
Right.
No, I'm just sleeping with you.
Right. Well, okay, like for me, when I was pregnant, like the bigger I got, the more uncomfortable it was. Only because it's like gravity. You're pushing the baby up, and the baby is pushing everything else up. So it makes you feel like you have to throw up. But there are positions that is more comfortable. So you just have to find the position that's comfortable for you.
Doggy style.
So look, this my thing. This is what we was talking about last segment, but I'm about to bring it all right.
I use my mouth.
Why?
She went too low. She
So
went
you
fucking low.
didn't want to have sex when you were pregnant?
I did, but I'm saying if it got to that point, like, I'm gonna make sure I try to please him another way.
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you can just, you know what? I'm gonna give you an option. What you can do, you can just buy you a pussy like I did.
So you saying no?
You can buy a dog.
No.
Damn
I
right.
mean, I'm not gonna say I'm saying no because I am.
That's because you know me and step out.
I'm non-traditional. Yeah.
You know me and step
That's the
out.
perfect. That's the perfect. Like when I'm in a relationship, I'm very submissive. So ain't no telling what you might get out of me. If you doing right by me, ain't no telling what you might get out of me. So I'm gonna keep it up. Yeah, just being honest.
So look, she might be the girl that before they asked if I would let my man have a threesome. I said no, that's not for me. You might be the girl that's like, yeah, come on, let's do it.
It depends.
I explained that earlier.
Pause though, this is how it's going though. This is
Yeah,
how it's
finish your
going.
point, yeah.
Why is it like men desire?
Hold on. Hey. Like, Silent Assassins. We can hear y'all in the cameras. So that's what SB was talking about. It's going to get a little jumbly. So the louder y'all get, it makes us get louder. And the cameras are picking up the audio. So the cameras are going to be louder because they're closer to y'all than they are to us. So we have these mics so you guys can hear us in the audience. So we have to kind of keep the conversation to a minimal unless we have the mics. Does that make sense?
Gotcha.
Okay. All right, go ahead.
Like, why our desires always gotta be held in?
They don't.
Like, it's like, why? Like, it's like when women want to do stuff, it's like y'all do whatever y'all want. No judge.
Why you
Talking to Mike, not with your hand.
No judgment pass. Y'all get to do whatever y'all want. Don't nobody care what y'all want. Everybody try to give y'all what y'all want. Everybody try to make y'all the happiest. But when a man got a desire, it is met with like brutal force.
That's not true.
It is.
Not for me though, cause I mean, okay, fuck it. I was married. I did a threesome for my husband. So that's why I'm like, no, like y'all be speaking for you. It's just an individual woman, like how Mary say she not for that. She not for that. But I am submissive to my man. Now, was there pros and cons to the threesome? Damn right it was. And I think real long and hard, if I am in a serious relationship, married, and they ask again, yeah, I probably will.
Okay, look, let me ask you this. Was it pros and cons that he could have done? Or was it pros and cons, well, it's really him?
I feel like he wasn't mature enough for it yet.
Bam.
We were young.
So what, he was still trying to double back, or what he was?
Oh, he definitely was doubling back.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can't do that.
But I don't feel like it's met with force. You just don't have the right person for you. That's why I said, like, for me and my person, the right person for me is gonna want the same things I want, quote unquote. So I'm not the person for you. Jazz is the person for you because she's acceptable to that. That doesn't make it right or wrong. That you just have to know your personnel, and that's not what I want. So I'm not saying you're wrong. You just have to find the woman that is compatible for you.
Jazz just love her man, that's all.
I love my man too. That doesn't mean I don't love my man.
I mean, you ain't got to do that.
Hold on, give her the mic. Is there a mic out there?
Yes, hold on, one mic. Who wants to say something? Hold on. So we have two questions prior to this question. My young friend, hey, what's your name, brother? What's your name? My name is Shane again. So I asked about the age earlier, but what's the cons to the threesome? That's all I want to know. Like, what's the cons to the threesome?
Body fluid.
What's the cons to the
That question's for
threesome?
her.
What's
What's the cons to the threesome?
Oh yeah. What was the pros and cons?
No, he only wants the cons.
The bad thing.
Yeah.
Like he said, he wasn't actually ready for that. You know, he was doubling back to the point where the girl felt like she was in a whole relationship with him. You know what I'm saying? But really, I knew it was just he was just and but you know and then so now she fucking with me because low key she want my position and that'll never be. But that's a con. You know what I'm saying? Because now I got this girl that's, I know any chance she gets, she trying to, and she going out her way to try to take over or experience what she think I got going on in my household. And that's a bit much. And I feel like I open that door, low key, I'll open that door and let her in. You know what I'm saying? So I got to think about that too, just being realistic. So it is cons to it. You know, you just got to be mindful. You know.
It was just set up wrong, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should have got the girl. Got her number, don't give it to him. But I'll tell you how to do it. I done had about 100 of them. Like, for real, no, I'm just saying, but that's what you need to do. If you're going to get a girl or a dude, you get the number. Whoever initiated, you don't get him the number then.
But I do got things agree
that.
I know I was used to run around and do a lot of stuff, and all them lies and stuff I used to tell, so I can imagine the type of stuff he was doing.
But you gotta be solid with your partner though. Like one thing about it, hold on. No, like one thing about it. I done did foursomes, threesomes, eightsomes, all that shit. I did everything. But you got to be solid with your partner.
You gotta be solid.
You can't double back on your partner.
Right. You can't.
No, I had the same situation. I was like, oh hell no.
We got a question.
Go ahead.
I got one question, right, for Jazz, because she wasn't here when y'all was talking about the threesome thing, right? If two men is having sex with you, what do you call it?
If two men,
Yeah, two men having sex with you, what do you call it?
they ran my ass.
Train. Go ahead, she has some. She has some. Right here, get Mike.
When you pull it up on Pornhub, it say a threesome.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, with all these threesomes and you want to be with other women, like, why don't you just be single? Why bring it into a relationship?
It's not the same. It's
I
not
don't
the same.
understand. Like,
I don't want to be single. I don't want to be single. I want my woman to desire, give me my desires like she want me to marry her, like she want me to do everything she want me to do for her that I'm willing to do. I want my old lady to do it too, but it won't happen.
So it's more of a I want to experience this with you.
Right.
Like I'm doing life, like we're doing life together, but
So
sexually I want you to experience the same things I experience.
If you want me to marry you, right, and I got bugs that I need to nip out before I marry you, who the best person for me to do it with than you?
But guess what? If I wanted to sleep with another man,
You can.
what if that was my desire? Would you be okay?
You can.
Get the hell on.
You sucking over here. That ain't right. No.
But we gotta understand. But you gotta understand, it's a difference when I'm letting another man enter into me. But it has no effect on you.
She gotta be satisfied too. But y'all kind of racist in here. Y'all kind of sexist.
Oh, we sexist.
Yeah, I love seeing my girl get hit rockets with me. I love it.
But that goes to me saying some people like to watch their women get smashed. Chico,
I am.
prime example.
Yeah.
Oh, but TC said that you gay.
It's okay.
I ain't gay. I just love it.
That's what TC said. TC said that statistically, if you look in a magazine, that if you like to see your woman get smashed by another man, then you're low-key gay.
I believe it. I really believe it.
So you're trying to say that Chico gay?
Chico love it.
If your girl
I like how you avoid your
heart
question.
don't drop, you need to lead it. If your
No, my heart not supposed to drop. If one man is with another woman, we have a threesome, I'm not supposed to.
It's only fair.
Yeah, hold on, y'all get out this threesome subject, man. Hey, this is going to hey, Barry, man, what we going with? What we going with?
Just so Larry, what we doing? What we at?
Woo!
I know, right?
Okay. Just hilarious in her rant online.
Hold on, let me just break this shit down.
Pause.
Go ahead.
So did anybody hear about
Wait, what are we waiting on? Why are we waiting? Oh.
Yo, hey.
You said what?
every time?
Okay, go ahead. Oh, I was just asking how y'all felt about Just Hilarious and her rant online.
Does anybody know about the rant online?
Go ahead. A little bit.
I mean, I understood
Well,
where she was coming from.
Go ahead.
I felt where she was coming from. I felt like she shouldn't have went on live about it, but I feel like her emotions kind of got the best of her. But I definitely can see where they just kind of did.
If anybody don't know what we're talking
They
about,
do it all the time.
They do rocks and
It
hand in
happens all
hand.
the time.
If anybody don't know what we're talking about Jess Hilarious on The Breakfast Club and her and Ron LaRosa. I guess you could say beef. There's really not no beef, but how basically The Breakfast Club kind of undercut her a little bit.
So to your point, it was already online. It was on radio. It happened online.
Well,
what she addressed her point and explained everything, but where else was she gonna explain it?
Well, she could have did it like they did the next day, right? They could have did a discussion like that.
True, but
everything was her going live and going on the rant like she wasn't. Basically, they wanted her to handle it like a business woman, right? She handled it like a regular girl. She doesn't have a regular job. Like this is celebrity status, you know.
I mean, but she handled it like a celebrity. What do celebrities do? They go to social media and broadcast it.
She should have had a little more emotional intelligence. Is what she should have had like a grown woman. Like went like they did the next day. They all sat together and they had that conversation. I feel like that's how it should have been handled.
So do you think they would have? Because before, like on air, she tried to handle it.
Right.
It wasn't being handled that way. Right. So how else was she supposed to handle it?
Well, I guess one or two things you should have like packed your stuff up and left out. You seen how they were doing you going live, don't change it. Because her going live, did y'all see how now Lauren has her own segment now? Like, so I feel like
she got her own show.
Yeah, they move shiesty with her now.
Jess has her own segment now too.
Well, she already had her own segment.
But it's renamed now. So everybody is happy now. But everybody's happy now because Jess went online and aired everything out. If she didn't air it out, it would have still been the same way. So you get what I'm saying? So how else was she supposed to handle it? Because she picked her.
And she did a rollout.
And
just been playing from day one.
Well, I didn't hear about it until she went live. You know what I'm saying? When you said she did it on air, I didn't even see that. I heard
they were going back and forth on air first.
Okay.
So then she went live about it because her concerns weren't being heard. Because Jess picked her to take her spot.
Okay.
That was Jess's thing.
Right.
So Jess was saying when I came back I was moving shiesty and I'm voicing how I feel and nothing's getting handled.
Okay.
So if y'all aren't going to handle it and this is being ran like a high school, then we're going to act like we in high school. But to his point, if y'all looked at, I think it was yesterday or today, they did a little skit thing about the whole situation, like a rollout. So, I mean, everything is served for a purpose. That's just like Rennie and Zach. They about to be on Love and Hip Hop. So, of course, they putting all their business online. So they can have a storyline. You gotta have a storyline.
Right there. Wow.
That's Rennie Rucci being with Kevin Gates, and Kevin Gates put her in a song and said that her baby with Zach is actually his baby.
Now that was wow.
Kevin Gates?
Kevin Gates, yeah.
How y'all feel about that? Now women talk about that.
I felt like Rennie let Zach play her, like, the way he was talking to her, he just, I felt like we got to see the real deal of their relationship. I feel like it was surface level at first. She tried to make it seem like, oh, she's a stay-at-home mom, and he got her a house, and then we finally got to see how he felt about her. Now, I'm not saying it's like how he really, really feels, but you can just tell that he's the provider, and she has had a baby. She kind of lost herself. She's a stay-at-home mom. He kind of doing his thing, basically. He's cheating and all kind of stuff.
But how would you feel? 3 men in. I done dated everybody on the stage, and I low-key got him through every one of my relationships. That's how she did Kevin Gates. Kevin Gates has been through the last 3 of her relationships. So how would you feel if the man that I've been with through the last 3 relationships drops a song in 2025 and say, oh, that baby mine?
Now, you talking about he cheated. I would have been cheating from day one. It's really rooted. She don't even deserve it. She don't deserve it that chance. She don't even
now I don't know this girl from a can of paint. I'm just looking at the facts here. So the girl's been stripping from, that's how she got her claim to fame. She was a dancer. She put herself in that situation. That's just like, I know I'm jumping around. Not Future, Offset and Cardi. The girl that was his therapist was like, Cardi got with him with the intent of starting a family. But she got with a man that did nothing but create broken homes. So you knew what you was putting yourself into. So how are you going to expect something out of somebody that is not giving that?
Back when we was talking the other week, and I said women be going in situations thinking they can change a man, and that don't necessarily be the case. Stop doing it.
That goes back to you got to be yourself, and you got to accept people for who you are. If I get with you, and I know you got X, Y, and Z going on, you got 3 baby mamas, I should expect to be the 4th one because you already done set a trend.
I can change though.
You can change, but I can't change you. You have to change yourself.
I'm not going to change for you.
You're willing to change yourself. My boy in the building with the drink. Shout out my boy. Everybody say, hey!
I might can change.
You might can change. You're divorced. You about to be out here in these streets.
Oh, shit.
I'm not saying.
Divorce party this weekend, y'all.
Divorce party this weekend. The countdown is over. The wait is over. Women Chico is looking for a new wife. Okay?
In 90 days.
In 90 days. Give him 90 days. He's trying to have fun. He's trying to get it all out of his
What's
system.
today's date? From today's date.
It's, what's today's date?
And I'm going to let y'all help pick them out too.
Oh, yeah.
You said you going to let us what?
I'm going to let y'all pick the women out.
How we going to pick out somebody for you?
That's
what you doing.
Hey, because what we about to do is we about to do the balloon bust in here for Chico.
Yeah, we got to do it though, for real.
I'm really giving y'all too much. We about to do the balloon bust.
Yeah, we got to do the 20 versus Chico. Probably 50. Let's say 50.
Catch us in June, 1st of June. We're going to knock out.
That's my birthday today.
Yeah, that's what we're going to do it for.
What?
Hey, I'm playing the thing for everybody. You feel me?
And then I go out of town with somebody, I like bust a balloon.
Oh, yeah. Well,
You can. You know, on the original Bust a Balloon, they do like a reunion and see where they are.
Okay, yeah, we're going to do that with Chico then. Reality show.
Thank y'all. I just appreciate y'all so
hey,
much.
So you ain't got to go to sleep by yourself.
Yeah.
I know, that shit is hard. And my dog, they don't even just act right anymore.
You say your dog don't even act right no more?
I said my dog. I have a dog. I'm not sleeping by myself. I got a dog.
Alright, so listen, going out the divorce, right? And getting out the threesomes and changing yourself, the things of that nature. Before you can get to all that, you gotta know what you're really looking for in a person, right? So right now in this new era, like, so you coming from divorce,
Yeah.
you in a relationship.
19 years.
I'm out of a relationship. You in a relationship. Jazz, what are you doing?
You going for the long haul.
Are you in a relationship?
Yes.
I am single.
Okay, so you're single. So I'm gonna ask you.
Hold up.
Let me get to where I'm going. And I'm gonna pass my
When you
there.
that be like I'm single, I got a boyfriend, but stay out my business.
That's how it kind of sounded. So I'm gonna ask you though, when you dating a person, are you dating with intentions? What are you dating for? Like right now, like
Okay, so I am dating somebody.
So what are you dating for?
Intent.
The intent of what?
Us growing together, us building together.
So you're not openly dating. You're like
I'm only dating one person.
You're exclusively dating.
Right.
So then you're in a relationship.
No.
Still old school now.
I'm just saying close to it. Like you're like a couple steps forward.
Not necessarily.
In a relationship.
That means I'm giving one person a chance at a time.
Okay.
That doesn't mean that we are on the edge of being in a relationship. That means we're seeing where this can go. We're seeing if we're compatible. And that's where I feel like people get it messed up. Like you have to date somebody in order to see if you're compatible or not. Dating somebody for a month, 2 months, you ain't learned nothing. I ain't seen you get mad. It depends. It depends. That is dependent on you and that person. That doesn't make you a hoe. That doesn't make you sleeping out here. That is an agreement between y'all two. But that doesn't mean that we are going to be together forever. That means we're seeing if we're compatible for each other.
Okay, what I was getting to is like exclusively dating. They mean like, hey, you choosing that one person, right? But what about somebody else come around and spin the block and you want to date them? Like, how are you gonna differentiate what you feel like? I'd rather openly date, and then when I decide what I want to do, then I can move forward with that. But I'm just saying, when you exclusively date somebody, it's like, hey, you got intentions of like, I think I want to do this person, kind of learn enough about. That's what I'm doing. But at the same time, you could just be dating and dating. You know what I'm saying?
But even if we are, say me and you are exclusively,
Come on. What is a date?
like an
What
actual
is a
date or
To
dating.
me, you go out eating. That's not a date.
It is a date though.
I mean,
We can make a date.
we're talking. Okay, so what is a date? Okay, give me what a
We
date
can
is.
still make a date. I mean, it could be a romantic date. Like I can have a date with my girlfriend. Me and my girlfriend can go out on a date. No, I'm like your best friend. Not y'all lesbians. I'm weak. Like, right? You can. Me and my daughter have dates.
Hey, listen. Let's stop. We're talking about dating someone of this. Like, I'm going on a date with a woman. Is this a date or an outing? Like, you're going. Me and you going out eating. We know that's not a date because me and you we work together, right? But I'm just saying, like, when you go out with, like, when you're just going out with friends and stuff like that, but you may have a liking to them, you may be attracted to them in some type of way. Like, when are you gonna decide where y'all have been out 10, 15 times? Y'all always going out to eat. Y'all always going out together. Like, when are you gonna say, hey, this is a friend zone, or like, hey, we're dating? Like, are you gonna put that in front, or you gonna wait until you realize?
But that okay. So one, if I tell you to your questions, you asked a few. If we establish that we're exclusively dating, and then somebody else comes along, I'm not dating them, but I feel like I'm open to it. I need to come and tell you, hey, I know that we say we're exclusive, but we're still trying to figure each other out. I feel like we should open this. It's communication. So where's the trust if I can't do that?
Hey, I love it.
So you telling me more than 5 days we locked in? I gotta explain myself to you.
No. I mean, if you haven't had the conversation, and we've never established, he said if we are exclusive. So that means we've established something. If we've never established, I'm only fooling with you and you only fooling with me, then we just openly dating. We've never had a conversation. That's why you have all these females out here that are like, oh my gosh, what are we doing? What are we? Because y'all not having no conversations.
Past three, we locked in. We locking in. I'm trying to get in. I don't know. What about people in the past?
Okay, so what if you have 3 dates in a week?
So
I had 3 days in a day.
I struggle. My friends
Okay, so
tell me.
you locked in one day? You don't even know that person.
If you got 4 to 3 days in a week, you're a recovering hoe. I'm good.
No. You misunderstood. I'm talking about with the same person. So what if you go out Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
No, I'm talking about different people.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'm lost.
I go with the same person.
With him. He got a question.
Oh.
So you said if you go out with more than 3.
If I'm going out on a date with you and I know that you got other dates with other people, you are a recovering hoe. You're trying. You feel me? I'm getting out.
I don't think that's true.
So what
I guess for me, okay, my grandparents were together for 62 years.
But
But even then, my grandmother always told us, technically, you're single until you're married.
Right.
So she said date. So she said you can have breakfast with this one, lunch with this one, dinner with this one. That doesn't mean you're sleeping with them. It's
Right. It don't.
So I can have 9 dates.
Chico said, well, all 3.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying how it gives off. Like if I know a girl that had 9 dates and I'm one of the 9 dates,
You should feel
doing
good.
going on a date with you.
What's the difference? You over here trying to sift through your people, so why can't I sift through mine? If you the one for me, then we will grow to that.
Why do we act like men and women don't have different roles?
We do have different roles, but at the end of the day, the bottom line is.
Hold on, we act like everything equal until some shit that's unequal happens. So
That's both sides, though.
if I don't want a woman that's out here messing with a lot of men, and a woman knows
Right, but that does not mean we sleeping together. Baby, I'm weighing my options. You don't put all your eggs in one bag.
it don't mean it. But just because you don't sleep with a lot of men, your exclusivity.
I do that too. I'm like,
Like sleeping with a lot of men.
I know, because I just
A lot of men have access to you. When I start cooking, everybody want me to shut up.
Go ahead and cook.
No, all I'm saying is, if a woman went
Hold
out.
on, let him cook first. Go ahead and cook.
I mean, the pot off now.
Okay, good. Let the pot stop for a second. But if he went out on, if a woman went out on 9 dates, that means she popping to me. I got to go out with her.
She exclusive. Now guess what? I done seen you
I'm
go with
going out.
9
She went on
men.
9 days.
I done seen you go out with 9 men.
Oh,
Shit,
Lord.
let me go ahead and try to get me one in.
Damn right.
It definitely depends on the man, the type of man. Some men like women with motion. Some men like women who's exclusive.
Hold on.
You just have to
Listen what I'm
decide which
saying.
man you want.
We like women with motion, baby. Don't take.
When I say motion, I mean like women who can go on a date today, tomorrow. Some
No.
men like that, like Chico. Yes, some men like that.
Because I don't like to be tied down. I like to keep moving.
Some men don't like a woman who can
Woman,
get them like
baby, hold on. Want me to tell you what that is? He got the fact you a hoe.
No,
That's what it
not
is.
true.
That's not
Should
true.
be.
No.
Because Chico said he don't want a hoe. Chico just said, oh, if everybody wants, hold on. If everybody wants you, then why wouldn't I want
Yeah,
you?
it's the same
So
one.
that's just like a woman wants a man that everybody wants.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Listen what I'm telling you.
But I get what you're saying.
Listen what I'm telling you. A woman wants a man that everybody wants. A man wants a woman that can't nobody take. So if you're going on 9 dates, I gotta compete too much. Too many people can touch you. Why would I be interested?
Cash.
Majority. Hold on. But if he don't mind that, baby, that's because he's trying to run through you and go on. So if a man say, I want you to be exclusive, if a man say, I want you to be exclusive to me, that means he probably trying to marry you, baby.
I will say.
If a woman saying, I don't want to be exclusive, I want to be exclusive, I want to date, that means she want to have fun. So guess what? If my homeboy telling the girl that want to have fun, baby, I just want to marry, guess what I'm telling him? Bro, leave her alone, bro.
Okay, I agree.
Like,
Hey, everybody can say what they want to say.
we play different roles.
I agree.
Go ahead.
I agree.
So, like me and Mary were just talking about. So my friends tell me, okay, like we say, I start dating. So we're not jumping in a relationship because we do need to get to know each other before we decide that we want to be in a committed relationship. But my friends tell me that I put all my eggs in one basket, and that's how I end up getting my feelings hurt a lot. So help me with that. So you get what I'm asking?
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like women, this is why I be telling my people, like, y'all gotta be aware of what men really want. Y'all don't really know. And I be talking about older women in my family, and it be like, it's crazy that you're 40 and you don't really know what's going on. And I'm younger than you, and I'm having to tell you the game of a man, and you 40. But yeah, I'm 30, and I know what to do with a woman or how I'm supposed to move. I actually know this. Didn't nobody teach it to me. I had to learn it the hard way. But it take women, they'll be damn near 50 before they learn the hard way. Then it's too late. You feel me? And it don't be that I'm downing women. We just different. If a duck is in the sand, I'm going to put that duck in the water what the duck knows.
But the duck might need to be in the sand.
You said what?
The duck might need to be in the sand. That's why they're in the sand.
To die.
That's what they wanted.
But I know I am very receptive. Like I got.
But it's not that. It's like when you gotta be aware of, like, y'all gotta, like, we study women, like me, I study women, y'all gotta actually study men. And once you study a man, you'll understand, like, oh, okay, I can see by his habits he not really serious.
Alright, so we're gonna hope everybody get their final thought on this. I'm gonna get your final thought.
You gonna close it out for us.
I I do study y'all, but I also am the type of person that look at all aspects of a situation. Everybody come from different backgrounds. Everybody experience different things. Everybody, it's a lot of different things that play a part in those situations. So I am open-minded to the point where I can't just off the rip be like, oh, he ain't hitting on that because whatever the circumstance is, because like Chico said, people can change. People have experienced some fucked up shit in life. Sometimes it starts with their mama, and it be rough for a man to come back from that. So I am that woman that I have your back. If I know you fucking with me, I will hold on as long as you showing me there's some improvement. It's okay. So that's why I say not necessarily that. Sometimes you gonna go through some shit.
Hey, hold on.
That's okay.
I ain't need to break it down right here because we about to end our live portion on camera. I want everybody to get their socials, but we're gonna keep it cooking tonight because I see y'all going. We're gonna keep it cooking until the people want to leave. So we're gonna wrap up. I just want everybody to get their socials. That's gonna cut the camera off, and then we're gonna keep going live.
Yo, it's your boy Cash Out. You can find me on Facebook, Cash Out Keys, Instagram, Cash Out Keys 3 times. Snapchat, Cash Out Keys 3 times.
It's your girl, Jazzy J, your favorite bartender. You can find me on Instagram, Jasmine, that is 88, Snapchat, Jazzy J _ 1988. Facebook, Jasmine Wilson.
It's your girl Mary Mac, no C in my Mac. You can find me on all social media platforms, XO Mary Mac, no C in the Mac, and that is including on YouTube.
Hey, y'all good?
Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all can find me at 864-603-9992. 864-359-6190. 864-908-2902.
Cheek the freak. Cheek is
it's on there
outside.
somewhere. Yeah, I'm on Facebook, I'm on Snapchat, I got 2 or 3 of them. I got some Instagram, I got MySpace, I got WhatsApp, I got every place. Yeah. No, I just got one. I'm gonna give it to you.
Look, y'all come to my party on Sunday from 2 to 6 in Spartanburg. What's the address?
Oh my God, you like to go back to the address? I'm not ready.
I'm on 319 Asheville Highway.
No, that's not it. It's not on Asheville Highway.
Yeah, it's close. Hey, well, I'm about to give y'all an address, but it's your boy SB Hot Star. We're on the HTG podcast. So anything goes. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on Snapchat, SB Vision. You can find me on Instagram, HTG Podcast. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, and follow HTG Podcast on YouTube. We need more subscribers. SB Hot Star on Facebook. But hey, March 30th from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Mary Mac's 35th birthday bash. Party! Union Street, Spartanburg, South Carolina, 29302. Music will be provided by DJ Curious George. Food and drink available, but hey, we ending this on camera right now. Shout out to our sponsors of Lloyd. Also Smoky Blues.